Freeze right where you're standing. Do not let your thumb swipe past this message. This is not another video to scroll by. This is a heavenly subpoena. A divine eviction notice has been served in the spirit realm, and your name is written at the top. The coordinates of your life are being forcibly changed. The address you've been occupying is about to be condemned. This is not motivational speaking. This is not religious entertainment. This is a literal celestial relocation order being executed over your existence right now. At 3:33 this morning, I was jolted from sleep into an open vision that left me breathless for 20 minutes. I saw heavenly transport vehicles parked outside your spiritual residence. Angelic beings were methodically packing every season of your life into containers. I saw them wrap your past failures in protective covering. I saw them label boxes with names like former identities and obsolete struggles. And then I heard the voice of the Eternal King speak with absolute finality. Tell my beloved that their rental agreement in the land of limitation has expired. Where they've been dwelling was never meant to be permanent. I'm exercising my eminent domain over their destiny. The relocation is non-negotiable. The move begins now. I watched as the Chief Administrator of Heavenly Transfers stamped the document 7 times. 7 movements were authorized. 7 transitions from old territory to new territory. 7 transfers from the familiar to the appointed. And your name was illuminated at the top of the order in letters of fire. Do not dismiss this message. Do not treat this as casual content. If you disconnect before all 7 movements are revealed, you'll only receive fragments of your transfer, and partial breakthrough creates complicated transitions. Stay anchored here. The heavenly moving trucks are already en route. You didn't stumble upon this message through algorithmic accident. You found this because the relocation order required your signature. Have you noticed the holy discomfort rising in your spirit lately? That restlessness that sleep can't cure. That feeling of estrangement in places that used to feel like home? That inexplicable sense that something is ending whether you're ready or not. That's not anxiety. That's not ingratitude. That's not a mental health crisis. That's your inner man detecting what your natural eyes can't see. The moving trucks have arrived at your curb. Your spirit already knows what your mind hasn't processed yet. You're being transferred, and every fiber of your being is preparing for the journey. But before we go any further into this revelation, I need you to activate your agreement. In the comments below, type, "I accept the new coordinates." This isn't just typing words into a box. This is your spiritual signature authorizing the transfer. The angelic hosts are standing at attention waiting for your verbal consent. Type it now and immediately hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the follow-up instructions. What's coming after this video contains the keys to your new address. Miss it, and you'll arrive at your destination without access. Subscribe now. The Spirit is about to unveil the 7 supernatural relocations being executed over your life in this season. Your current address is not your final destination. The first relocation, from lack to superabundance. Heaven has conducted a comprehensive audit of your giving history. Not the record your bank statement shows, but the ledger kept in eternity. Every seed you planted when your harvest was invisible. Every tithe you released when your budget screamed no. Every offering you gave when logic demanded you hold tight. Every time you extended provision to someone else while your own cup was running low. All of it was documented. All of it was accumulating interest. All of it has now matured and is demanding distribution. But here's the critical truth. Abundance cannot be delivered to an address designed for scarcity. You can't receive ocean-sized provision in a cup-sized container. Lack isn't just a financial state, it's a spiritual zip code, and you've been residing there far too long. The first relocation is changing your financial mailing address permanently. You're being moved out of the district of not enough and into the province of more than sufficient. Out of the neighborhood of barely scraping by and into the territory of pressed down, shaken together and running over. Out of the apartment complex of lack and into the mansion district of supernatural supply. The Lord showed me your new financial coordinates. He said, I'm not simply increasing what they have. I'm changing where they live financially. They won't visit abundance occasionally like tourists. They'll reside there as permanent citizens. The change of address is already processed in heaven. Every blessing that was previously misdirected to their old location of insufficiency is now being forwarded to their new residence of overflow. The postal system of the Spirit is working overtime on their behalf. Malachi 3:10 is activating over your finances right now. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it. Not based on your employment situation, not dependent on the economy, not limited by your natural resources, based solely on the riches of His glory and your obedience. Within this prophetic window, the next 21 days, you will witness the first manifestation of your financial relocation. Money will materialize from directions you never anticipated. Opportunities will present themselves that you never applied for. Provision will arrive that you never requested. And you'll know with absolute certainty that you no longer dwell in the region of scarcity. Your financial zip code has been permanently updated, and everyone who knows your story will recognize the difference. They'll ask what changed, and you'll tell them your address changed. You can't receive ocean blessings in a cup-sized vessel. The second relocation is even more transformative. The second relocation, from rejection to divine acceptance. You've been residing in the housing project of rejection for longer than you realize. It became so familiar that you stopped noticing the walls. The rejection from parents who should have cherished you. The rejection from siblings who should have defended you. The rejection from peers who should have included you. The rejection from employers who should have valued you. The rejection from romantic interests who should have chosen you. Every rejection added another brick to that dwelling, until you were completely enclosed by this architecture of unwelcome. You started arranging furniture in that space. You decorated the walls with rejection letters. You made the rejection address your permanent residence. But rejection is merely an address, and addresses can be legally changed. The second relocation is forcibly moving you from the territory of not wanted to the land of chosen and welcomed. From the neighborhood where you were always the outsider looking into the community where you're seated at the table. From the region where doors slammed in your face to the district where doors swing open before you even knock. Jesus Himself personally intervened in this relocation. He stood before the court of heaven and presented His own rejection as evidence. He said, I was despised so they could be desired. I was abandoned so they could be adopted. I was cast out so they could be brought into the family. My rejection purchased their acceptance. My exclusion secured their inclusion. The legal fee for their relocation from rejection to belonging was paid in full at Calvary. The transaction is complete. The transfer is authorized. Within 14 days, you will experience acceptance you did nothing to earn. Someone will embrace you who has no natural reason to embrace you. A door will open that has been locked against you for years. A community will welcome you that you assumed would never receive you. And you'll recognize that your address has permanently changed from rejected to accepted. The doors that once slammed are now standing open. The arms that once pushed away are now pulling you close. You belong. You're wanted. You're welcomed. You're chosen. Romans 15:7 activates over your relationships right now. Accept one another then, just as Christ accepted you, in order to bring praise to God. Christ accepted you. Past tense. Completed action. Irreversible decision. That acceptance is now manifesting in your natural relationships. You're being relocated to where you were always meant to belong. Hold this revelation. Don't release it. The third relocation will restore your mental peace. The third relocation. From confusion to crystal clarity. Your mind has been living in a chaotic neighborhood. A place where thoughts never settled long enough to become decisions. where direction was perpetually foggy, where every path looked equally uncertain and equally dangerous. You've made critical decisions from that address of confusion. Some of those decisions cost you years of your life. Some cost you relationships you can never recover. Some cost you opportunities that may never come again. But you couldn't see clearly because your mental address was located in the district of perpetual fog. The enemy has maintained a stronghold in your mind by keeping you confused. Confusion is his favorite weapon because confused people don't advance. Confused people don't make progress. Confused people stay stuck circling the same mountains decade after decade. But the third relocation is changing your mental coordinates permanently. You're being moved from confusion to clarity. From the neighborhood of I don't know what to do to the territory of I see the path clearly. From the address of mental fog to the location of spiritual 20/20 vision. From the district of double-minded instability to the region of single-eyed focus. The Archangel Michael has been assigned specifically to your mind. He declared before the throne, I am commissioned to escort them from the region of confusion to the land of clarity. Every spirit of mental fog is being bound and removed from their path. Every demon of distraction is being forcibly relocated away from their thought life. Every principality that has maintained a stronghold in their mind is being evicted with prejudice. Their cognitive address is changing. They're moving to new mental coordinates. Coordinates where truth is visible, where deception has no authority, where direction is obvious, where the voice of the shepherd is distinguishable from every other voice. Within 7 days, one prophetic week, something that has confused you for months or years will suddenly make complete sense. A decision you've been agonizing over will become crystal clear. A direction you've been uncertain about will become unmistakably obvious. The fog will lift so completely that you'll wonder why you couldn't see it before. Decisions that used to paralyze you will become simple. Direction that used to elude you will become apparent. The path forward that was hidden is now illuminated. 1 Corinthians 14:33 activates over your cognitive function right now. For God is not a God of confusion, but of peace. God is not the author of your mental chaos. He is not the source of your indecision. He is not the cause of your fog. He is the author of clarity, the source of peace, the origin of sound mind. And He is relocating you to the territory where He operates, the land of perfect clarity. Don't skip what's coming next. The fourth relocation involves the very tissue of your body. The fourth relocation, from sickness to supernatural health. Your physical body has been dwelling at an address it was never designed to inhabit. The address of chronic sickness. The coordinates of persistent pain. The territory of progressive deterioration. The neighborhood of doctor visits and medication schedules. The district of learning to live with it. Some of you have lived at this physical address so long that you've forgotten what genuine health feels like. You've normalized pain as part of your daily existence. You've accepted limitations as permanent. You've made peace with sickness as if it were a roommate you can't evict. You've stopped believing that your body could function differently. But sickness is merely an address, and addresses can be changed, even physical addresses. The fourth relocation is moving your body from the territory of sickness to the land of divine health, from the neighborhood of chronic pain to the region of supernatural wellness, from the address of progressive disease to the coordinates of complete restoration, from the district of medical limitations to the province of cellular regeneration. The Lord gave me a vision of the moving process for your physical body. He showed me angels placing their hands on individual organs, on specific cells, on genetic structures. I heard Him declare, every cell that has been residing at the address of sickness is being physically relocated to the address of health. Every organ that has been functioning in the territory of deterioration is being moved to the region of regeneration. Every system that has been operating under the curse of disease is being transferred to the jurisdiction of divine life. This is not just healing. This is relocation to a completely different level of physical existence. They won't just be well, they'll be carriers of wellness. Health will radiate from them. Exodus 15:26 activates over your physical body right now. I am the Lord who heals you. Not, I am the Lord who might heal you. Not, I am the Lord who could heal you if conditions are right. Not, I am the Lord who healed people in Bible times. I am the Lord who heals you. Present tense, active voice, continuous action. The healer is also the relocator, and he's moving your body to a new address of health. Within 14 days, 2 prophetic weeks, you will notice something fundamentally different in your physical body. Pain that has been constant will begin to fade. Energy that has been depleted will begin to return. Symptoms that have been chronic will begin to shift. Your body is learning its new address, and that address is health. Vibrant, supernatural, medically inexplicable health. The kind of health that makes doctors scratch their heads and run tests again. The kind of health that defies every medical expectation. The kind of health that can only be attributed to divine intervention and supernatural relocation. Stay anchored until the end. The 5th relocation will end your isolation permanently. The 5th relocation. From isolation to divine connection. You have been living alone in the spirit realm even when surrounded by people. Even in crowded rooms, you felt invisible. Even in relationships, you felt disconnected. Even in family settings, you felt like an outsider looking in. That isolation wasn't natural. It was an address assigned to you by the enemy of your soul. He knew that isolated believers are vulnerable believers. He knew that if he could keep you disconnected, he could keep you weak. He knew that if he could prevent genuine relationship, he could prevent destiny fulfillment. He knew that alone, you were exposed to attacks that require community to deflect. So he relocated you to the address of isolation. He built walls around you that others couldn't penetrate. He created barriers that kept divine connections from reaching you. He made sure you lived in the neighborhood of loneliness where no one truly knows you, and you know no one truly. But the 5th relocation is demolishing those walls permanently. You're being moved from isolation to connection, from the neighborhood of loneliness to the community of belonging, from the address where no one understood you to the territory where people not only understand but celebrate you, from the district of solitary confinement to the region of covenant community. Jesus personally spoke over this relocation. I heard him say, I am gathering their tribe, people I created specifically for them, who were scattered across the earth during the confusion, are now being assembled. Divine connections that were blocked by enemy strategies are now being released. Covenant relationships that were delayed by spiritual warfare are now being activated. They will no longer walk alone. They will live surrounded by people who understand their language, who support their assignment, who celebrate their gifts, and who protect their destiny. The family they never had is being formed. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 activates over your relational life right now. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good return for their labor. Or if either of them falls, the one will lift up his companion. Your 2 is being sent, your tribe is being assembled, your connections are being relocated to your life. The people who were always meant for you are being positioned. The relationships that will change everything are being arranged. The community that will carry you through your destiny is being formed. Within 21 days, 3 prophetic weeks, a divine connection will enter your life. Someone who feels like home the moment you meet them. Someone who understands you without lengthy explanations. Someone who is being prepared for you while you are being prepared for them. Someone who carries keys to your next season. Someone who will stand with you when everyone else walks away. The isolation is ending. The connection is beginning. Your relational address is changing permanently. Don't skip ahead. The 6th relocation is about to be unveiled, and it will change how the world sees you. The 6th relocation, from obscurity to divine visibility. You've been hidden for too long. Not hidden by your choice, hidden by enemy assignment. The enemy knew exactly what would happen if the world saw you clearly. He knew the impact you would make if you were visible. He knew the influence you would carry if you were known. He knew the territory you would take if you were recognized. So he kept you at the address of obscurity by any means necessary. He made sure your gifts were consistently overlooked. He ensured your talents were systematically undervalued. He guaranteed your contributions were habitually ignored. He positioned gatekeepers who wouldn't open doors for you. He arranged circumstances that kept you in the background. He assigned people to take credit for your work while you remained invisible. But obscurity is merely an address, and your address is changing right now. The sixth relocation is moving you from obscurity to divine visibility, from the neighborhood where no one noticed you to the territory where you cannot be ignored, from the address of being perpetually overlooked to the coordinates of being strategically seen, from the district of hiddenness to the region of revelation. The Lord spoke clearly over this relocation. I hid them for a season to protect them, but the season of hiding is officially over. Now I'm revealing them, not for their glory, but for my purpose. The world desperately needs what they carry, and I'm making sure the world sees it. I'm removing the bushel from their light. I'm positioning them on the hill where everyone can see. I'm giving them platforms they didn't pursue, influence they didn't manufacture, recognition they didn't seek. Visibility isn't vanity when it serves destiny, and their destiny requires them to be seen. Matthew 5:14-16 activates over your visibility right now. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. You've been under a basket, but the basket is being removed. You've been hidden, but the hiding is ending. Your light is about to be visible to everyone who needs to see it. Within 21 days, 3 prophetic weeks, you will be seen in ways you've never been seen before. An opportunity will arise that positions you before the right people. A platform will open that amplifies your voice and message. Recognition will come that you didn't pursue and couldn't manufacture. The obscurity is ending. The visibility is beginning. Your address is changing from hidden to revealed. The world is about to see what God has been preparing in secret, and when they see it, they won't be able to look away. Stay until the very end. The seventh relocation is the most powerful of all, the master move that contains and activates all the others. The seventh relocation, from prolonged delay to appointed destiny. This is the relocation that contains every other relocation. This is the master transfer. This is the ultimate address change. You have been living at the address of delay for years, possibly decades. A place where everything took longer than it should have, where every breakthrough was postponed, where every promise was deferred, where every destiny moment was pushed back. The enemy found legal ground to keep you at that address. He used your past mistakes. He used generational patterns of failure. He used trauma that was never properly healed. He used words spoken over you that you never renounced. And he kept you stuck at the coordinates of delay, always almost there, never fully arriving. Always close to breakthrough, never walking in it. Always near destiny, never residing in it. But the seventh relocation has been authorized by the highest court in the universe. The legal ground has been revoked. The hold has been permanently lifted, and you are being moved from delay to destiny. Not just moving towards destiny, moving directly into destiny. Relocating to the exact coordinates where your purpose lives. Taking up permanent residence at the address of fulfillment. God Himself spoke this final relocation into existence over your life. I heard Him declare, "For too many years, my chosen one lived at the address of almost. Almost there. Almost breakthrough. Almost purpose. Almost fulfilled. But almost was never the address I prepared for them. I prepared them for the address of arrival. The address of completion. The address of walking fully in everything I planned before they drew their first breath. The delay has been canceled by the blood of the Lamb. The legal hold has been released by my authority. The relocation to destiny is complete. They're not waiting anymore. They're entering. Jeremiah 29:11 activates with absolute finality over your life right now. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for peace and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Those plans have a specific address, and you're being relocated there now, not in the distant future. Not when you finally get your act together. Not when circumstances magically align. Now, today, this moment, this season, you will step into something you've only dreamed about. Purpose will become clear because you're living in it. Calling will become operational because you're walking in it. Destiny will become your address because you've been relocated there. You're no longer visiting your purpose occasionally. You're moving in permanently. No more trips to destiny. You're taking up residence there. No more glimpses of your calling. You're dwelling in it. No more temporary visits to your purpose. You're establishing permanent residency. The 7 relocations have now been fully revealed. From lack to superabundance, from rejection to divine acceptance, from confusion to crystal clarity, from sickness to supernatural health, from isolation to divine connection, from obscurity to divine visibility, from prolonged delay to appointed destiny. All 7 relocations are active simultaneously. All 7 moves are in progress right now. All 7 transfers are being executed by angelic hosts assigned specifically to you. The heavenly moving trucks are working overtime on your behalf, and by the time they finish their assignment, you won't recognize your own life. And that's exactly the point. You're not supposed to recognize it. You're supposed to live in a reality that can only be explained by divine intervention. But I must give you a solemn warning. The enemy knows you're relocating. He cannot stop the move. The order came from too high an authority. But he will try to make you homesick for your old address. In the next 72 hours, 3 critical days, he will bombard you with memories of familiar comforts in your old location. He will make scarcity feel safe and familiar. He will make rejection feel normal and expected. He will make confusion feel comfortable and manageable. He will make sickness feel like an old friend. He will make isolation feel protective and safe. He will make obscurity feel humble and spiritual. He will make delay feel like patience. He will whisper constantly that your old address wasn't really so bad. He will plant doubts about whether this relocation is even real. He will send people to remind you of your past. He will arrange circumstances that make you question the move. He will do everything within his limited power to make you look back with longing at the place you're leaving. Do not fall for it. Every Israelite who looked back at Egypt with longing died in the wilderness without entering the promised land. Every person who romanticized their old address got stuck between where they were and where they were going. Every soul who missed the leeks and onions of slavery missed the milk and honey of freedom. You cannot relocate successfully with your heart still living at your old address. You cannot occupy new territory while your affections remain in the old territory. Let go of what you're leaving. Release the familiar pain. Surrender the comfortable misery. Divorce the predictable struggle. You're not going back. There's nothing for you there anymore. Your old address has been condemned. The utilities have been shut off. The doors have been sealed. You can't go back even if you wanted to. Your only option is forward into your new address. The new address is better than anything you're leaving behind. Abundance is better than lack. Acceptance is better than rejection. Clarity is better than confusion. Health is better than sickness. Connection is better than isolation. Visibility is better than obscurity. Destiny is better than delay. You're not losing anything, you're gaining everything. You're not being displaced, you're being placed. You're not being evicted, you're being promoted. Now, it's time to seal this relocation over your life permanently. Words have power. Your voice confirms the move. Your agreement authorizes the transfer. Say this out loud right now. Don't just read it, speak it. Your voice is the final signature on the relocation order. Father of all locations, master of every address, Lord of the coordinates of my life. I receive the 7 divine relocations that have been announced over my life today. I don't just hear them, I receive them. I don't just acknowledge them, I agree with them. I am relocating from lack to superabundance. I declare that I will no longer live at the address of not enough. My financial zip code has changed permanently. I reside in the region of supernatural supply. I am relocating from rejection to divine acceptance. I declare that I will no longer live at the address of unwanted. My relational zip code has changed permanently. I reside in the community of the chosen and welcomed. I am relocating from confusion to crystal clarity. I declare that I will no longer live at the address of mental fog. My cognitive zip code has changed permanently. I reside in the territory of perfect peace and clear direction. I am relocating from sickness to supernatural health. I declare that I will no longer live at the address of disease and pain. My physical zip code has changed permanently. I reside in the region of divine health and cellular wholeness. I am relocating from isolation to divine connection. I declare that I will no longer live at the address of loneliness. My relational zip code has changed permanently. I reside in the community of covenant relationships and authentic belonging. I am relocating from obscurity to divine visibility. I declare that I will no longer live at the address of hiddenness. My platform zip code has changed permanently. I reside in the territory of strategic influence and kingdom visibility. I am relocating from prolonged delay to appointed destiny. I declare that I will no longer live at the address of almost. My destiny zip code has changed permanently. I reside in the land of fulfillment and purpose completion. I will no longer visit my purpose occasionally. I will live in my purpose daily. I will no longer glimpse my calling from a distance. I will walk in my calling continually. I will no longer taste destiny in small doses. I will feast on destiny at every meal. I declare that my address is changing. I declare that my coordinates are shifting. I declare that where I've been is not where I'm going. I declare that the heavenly moving trucks have my full authorization to complete the transfer. I declare that every box is packed, every door is sealed, every transition is authorized. Thank you, Father, for not leaving me where you found me. Thank you for refusing to let me stay at addresses that were beneath my destiny. Thank you for preparing a new location specifically for me. Thank you for the relocation order that has my name written on it in letters that cannot be erased. I am moving starting now. I am moving starting today. I am moving starting this moment. In the name of Jesus, the one who relocated from heaven to from earth to the cross to the grave to resurrection, and from resurrection to the right hand of the Father, the ultimate relocator. Amen and amen. Heaven has recorded your declaration. The relocation is sealed with your own voice as the final signature. The move is in progress at accelerated speed, and your new address is waiting for you to occupy it fully. Now, complete the moving process with 4 final actions. Action 1. Like this video, this isn't about YouTube algorithms or numbers on a screen. This is about spiritual agreement. When you press that like button, you're signing off on the relocation in the natural realm. You're telling heaven, I agree with this move. I authorize this transfer. I consent to this transition. Do it right now. Don't delay. Your like is your signature. Action 2. Subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications. More relocation details are coming. Specific instructions for settling into your new address. Strategic guidance for navigating your new territory. Prophetic insights for occupying your new coordinates. If you're not subscribed and notifications aren't on, you'll arrive at your new address without the orientation you need. You'll be in the right place, but without the instructions for thriving there. Subscribe now, hit that bell, and select all notifications. Don't miss what's coming next. Action 3. Share this video with at least one person who needs to relocate. There's someone in your life right now who's stuck at an old address. They don't know a move is available. They think they have to live at the address of lack forever. They think rejection is their permanent residence. They think delay is their destiny. They don't know that relocation orders are available. Send this to them. Text it, message it, post it on your social media. Be the messenger who delivers their relocation order. You might be the angel they've been waiting for. Action 4. Type relocation complete in the comments section right now. Let other chosen ones see your declaration. Let the enemy know you're leaving his territory permanently. Let heaven record that you have officially accepted your new address. Type it now. Don't just think it, type it. Relocation complete. Let your agreement be visible to everyone. While you're typing, read the declarations of others and agree with their relocation. Your agreement multiplies their authority. Type it now. Chosen 1. You came to this video living at old addresses. You're leaving with new coordinates permanently assigned to your life. Where you have been is not where you are going. What you have known is not what you're about to experience. The neighborhood of your life is changing. The territory of your existence is shifting. The location of your destiny is transforming. This is not positive thinking. This is not wishful manifestation. This is not self-help psychology. This is divine relocation ordered by the King of Kings and executed by the hosts of heaven. This is supernatural transfer authorized before the foundation of the world. This is your moment of transition. Go in peace knowing that the heavenly moving trucks are working overtime on your behalf. Go in confidence knowing that your new address is already prepared and waiting for you. Go in expectation knowing that everything in your life is about to look fundamentally different. Go in faith, knowing that the one who started this relocation is faithful to complete it. The relocation order has been signed by the Father, by the Son, by the Spirit, and now by you. The transfer has begun at accelerated speed, and you will never live at those old addresses again. Not lack, not rejection, not confusion, not sickness, not isolation, not obscurity, not delay, never again. You are not who you were. You are not where you were. You are moving into everything God prepared for you before you drew your first breath. The old addresses have no claim on you anymore. The old territories have no authority over you anymore. The old neighborhoods cannot call you back anymore. You have been officially, permanently, and completely relocated by the highest authority in the universe. Welcome to your new address. Welcome to your new territory. Welcome to your new life. Welcome to superabundance. Welcome to divine acceptance. Welcome to crystal clarity. Welcome to supernatural health. Welcome to divine connection. Welcome to kingdom visibility. Welcome to appointed destiny. The move is complete. The relocation is finished. You have arrived.
Your prayer will be answered very soon. Please scan to support us or use the link in the description. Your prayer will be answered very soon. Please scan to support us or use the link in the description.